Gotta go in. Or you just went in.
Just came up.
Mm.
What a wild cut off. That's tough.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's
Hey,
a
man.
good thing. Because if this
That boy Jackson definitely hung around a lot of brothers in his
you
lifetime.
never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad
Like Chris Jones been good forever,
the
man.
Wyoming Cowboys. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Fresno State Bulldogs.
You can't get there. It's too far.
Sports College Football by Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse
Yep.
Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started.
Two more Wichita with the
And the Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
For Travis.
I love that you can make that throw now.
It's gotta be man, right?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will have the football
You heard that
first.
ball, boy.
Let's take a quick second to call out
Like
some
that.
of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that
Pretty
bring it
interesting.
every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
It's not. Come on, Saquon.
That's a hell of a throw. Oh my God. That's a hell of a throw.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
They got this boy Milrow out here throwing like primetime Peyton Manning.
Like it's a slot.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think
What's
they
that?
saw
You
that
get hurt
led
right
to a
now?
little bit of inaccuracy.
They could use a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yay, Brock Bowers.
Looking to the big tight end. He's
Thank
got
you,
it
Z,
over
for
there.
watching.
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
So this is the Monday night game in 4
In
weeks.
the red area, it's
Texans
Davis.
versus the
And he
Seahawks.
never had a chance. Just stop.
Sounds like a
cold
potential
as soon as he got
snoozer.
it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size,
What are you
it
talking about,
can
the
be a
Texans?
problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Definitely didn't have them being like
The
this.
catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out
Yay,
of answers.
pursuit. Oh my
Here
God.
comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a
Well, if I learned anything, you can't run that play.
ad nauseum.
But yeah, I keep
these
trying.
moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Pass.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Watch 9. Watch
The defense
9.
gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining
Yep.
factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football
Willie,
game,
Willie,
they
Willie.
gotta keep
Willie,
getting after the
Willie,
quarterback.
Willie.
And
Yes,
they'll send out
sir.
the
Let
kicker
it be
to try
there.
a field goal.
Hey, small improvements.
It's good. He could have hit a
Watch
straight
9.
right
Watch
to the middle
9.
of the
Eyes on
outlines
9.
there. And with
Oh,
that,
he
they
split
bring
it. Good
zero
call.
scoring. It's 3-0.
He said watch 9.
3 more board.
Watch
And this
this.
kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed
Pat.
yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Pat and Little was running around in circles tonight.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Oh, I thought you didn't see my
Cowboys
safety.
offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance.
Wait.
This offense has got to grow. It's got to get better.
Ty, you said we got stat caps in here though?
To move the football. They've got to throw the football, but
Oh,
you can't
okay.
turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games
Okay.
are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had two.
No. No, I was just looking at the score. I was like, it's 45-27. I'm like, wait a minute.
Giving the offense
Man, I need to stop throwing the ball.
because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be
Okay.
able to avoid in this game.
Stout.
No.
Offense in a bunch formation.
That's where he looking.
Soft edge. Ooh, he's a gap filler. A hard ER.
Lancey at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has
But
been
these
made,
games
and
be
the
seeming
coach
so
will
long.
take the penalty.
Also, 'cause I'm not really running the ball, so. Create a D gap, bro.
Back to pass, it's Orlando. Fires to the tight end.
Yeah, it was a good play.
Solid tackle.
Look, what's the name? This is right there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I ain't tell us. Remember I did type that. 15 yards. Cover three right
Oh,
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The
Oh, no, I
officials
seen it.
offered the deal,
I wanted to go to the dig because I knew you was running up out of there, so the window was there. But
What's that? See it.
got tackled.
Line getting set on second
Oh
down.
my God.
Looking to fire.
Well, it's official. Travis Kelce's officially watched.
Close on that one as he
Go.
got
You got it back?
well trying to deliver the football, and now they
I'm not really sure what he did. He was just walking off the
Offensive
field.
line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to build
Taquan Thornton is so athletic, but he's just one of them cats that can't run routes for the
goes
foot.
off of his first target. You could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They got him up out of the leg quick.
quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
What a stunt. Remember.
Turning it on.
Yeah.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
That shit's insane.
And the Cowboys
He
will
just
snap
dropped, he
it
dropped the
on
fuck
first
out of
down.
it.
To the air, it's Orlando. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run across
Brian
the
Dayball
sideline
is just a
after the
younger
good
looking
gain.
Freddie Kitchens.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games.
Which I remember what Freddie Kitchens looked like. He looked exactly the same way.
Giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something
And then
that he
Andy
knows
Reid
he
is like, if people were Pokemon, he's the furthest of all version of all two of them.
Great job by the offense.
He
Keep the
looked
running
like
game
him too.
going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a
Okay.
big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Oh, I know. That's Brevin Jordan. You know where he went to school? University of Miami.
Get the feet down in bounds.
Mhm.
just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
You did not see him.
Back up top.
Because I didn't see him.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not.
I had some hills to
Sometimes it
climb.
takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his
I
wide receiver, but it
won't
gets made
complain.
coverage. There were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Third down,
Uno,
the focus
dos,
of the
tres,
defense has to
taco.
shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays.
Just hell it. I was scared. I thought he was going to hit and drop it.
They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Bro, that nigga's so fast.
It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Bro had a lead blocker too.
They'll move the tight end. Back to throw. It's Orlando. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught your football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play.
That was a massive
hole.
hole.
You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. So
My boy said, we know you're going to pitch it.
taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
One of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
Bro!
On 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger
And it
than
don't
you.
stop.
Nice job by the
No.
defense.
Smile.
Showing
No.
the strength,
Smile.
bowing up, and stuffing.
Time winding down.
Back and fade, freaky ride.
No, sir.
The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. Sneaks it into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people
Food or
absolutely
pee.
silly. He shows you on that play.
In no specific order. Oh, you had to swerve on me. Okay, normal. My swerve on that corner. Whoa, whoa. While we got this nigga on Nico Collins, though. I heard what you want to know.
And the extra point is
Fucking
good.
with me,
It's
show me
a
some more.
4-point
Get your
lead.
tatted head to toe. Get the
Precise,
fucking third
relentless
row.
execution on that
That nigga
13-play
Scatterbo.
scoring
Oh,
drive.
Scatterbo be trying to get a
Finished off with
CTE.
a quarterback sneak.
He used his head as a weapon.
Set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he
Damn,
thinks he can
Scatterbo.
bounce it,
Damn,
but
Scatterbo.
sometimes you just
Oh,
have to
shit.
take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Is it Tracy? Oh,
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Williams. Smashes ahead. He's out of bounds after the good pickup and one away to end the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Red pass is complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Oh, what I miss? What I miss?
Nice completion here to this.
What did I miss?
You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
I can't wait to see you guys load up together.
They'll mark it beyond the line. The game is first down Fresno State. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
20-year-old Randy playing the same front court.
Smith dropping to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sticky. Stopped at the 47-yard line.
I did not.
10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Fresno State back to
He's
work
dodging
with
and
the
dissing
rest
at the
of
same
down.
time? I don't know. It's Bruce.
Off the play fake on first down. Wants to
Who's
throw.
foul?
And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll ride Davis here. Inside the 35. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Wandale Robinson with the catch.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Damn, Dennis.
Strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball.
That's definitely a kid.
So many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous.
I must have somebody hurt my secondary.
Speed and vision to really set up this
They're struggling.
He almost got
Not
totally.
that I ain't saying they need to make every play, but
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking downfield, it's Orlando. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Kobe Bryant with the interception. Hey.
Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's an
Hospital
incomplete
ball.
pass on the
He's
deep
rubbing their
shot.
head.
But the flag
And Malik Neighbors is hurt.
down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced.
That might be the greatest hospital ball of all time. Two people got hurt.
The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that.
Oh, no, I wasn't that bad. Oh. Okay.
Fresno State takes over the offense.
Does Malik Neighbors have a catch?
Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing
This
attack
guy is
was
very busy.
lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. balance. You know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball.
Right down the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Fresno State right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to Davis. Breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
I ain't seen speed up there yet on this video. The niggas got +4 release. That's insane. Oh, it's only 81.
Matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Makes a stop.
We don't feel like playing this next game.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking downfield, it's Orlando. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got the quick pass. There he goes. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Fresno State working from the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just like execution there.
One of the things great about the Frog is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll ride Davis here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back.
Oh, the next beta is out for Battlefield?
Down and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already in this offense.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum in
Oh, now the game? Oh, the game coming out October 10th?
Right here, Reese. Obviously, this
That's
offense
close as
hasn't
fuck.
had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it.
Damn, this man's Scatbo trucking gonna be like 95 on the game.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Orlando. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Tyrone Tracy, you let me down, my boy.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Soft ass
Oh, he's
shoulders.
going to try to hit him deep. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
And here's the chance to cut
I didn't think about that storyline today.
1st and goal.
About Caleb playing his old coach and then torching him.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Didn't even think about that.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Minnesota. Does mean the script?
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide.
I don't know if Scatbo can keep up that level of physicality, but shit, we can. Man, cats don't want to tackle that shit. In this day and age.
Catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the
You can tell they don't want to tackle that shit right now.
And you make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Play my Madden games, I play my DNA game. I gotta play with Royce and Brick tomorrow.
I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
Damn, Russell ran read option and pulled it.
Got the lead. They've had success throwing the football.
Gotcha.
We're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
The play action fake. Rush is on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell when he was catching the football, he was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
What a terrible game. to be on prime time.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields
That's going to be a
tries
good
to
game.
help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Which one is that one? Dolphins or something?
Offense will go back to work.
Ugh. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone.
Not looking for that one. No offense.
Smith wants to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over UAB. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a man. It's Orlando. A little screen to the running back. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game...
Yeah, Thibodeau definitely figured it out.
Sure hands. It's Canty. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Backed up now here, 2nd and long.
Yeah, he was late on that shit.
Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed.
And them boys ran the wrong route.
It's just guys winning their individual battles.
Oh, he got pressed to sleep. That's the problem. And he kind of got picked.
holding, he'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more...
Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the lone running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Smith dropping to pass. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run.
Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
I thought there was no rule to catch for a second.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time.
What a catch. So maybe you trust Tyquan Thornton now.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's out past the 35. Turning it on. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Dwayne Hunt touchdown.
The ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking for a crease, it's Booth. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work.
Telltale Pepper good.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming. Right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the game.
Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Smith wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Baldo! A great catch and run for 6. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here about to move to 4-1.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Drops in the end zone for the touchdown.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee.
Champ, what you doing?
We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
White, tight, load up.
Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back into games. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape them.
Yeah, don't nobody want to tackle Scatterby.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Might have 3 1,000-yard receivers. Might have 4. I thought I could pull out 4. 2,000-yard rushers.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated.
Be a pretty prolific offense.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Smith dropping to pass. It's complete to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, I can't say shit, boy. Champ throwing that ball to Devontae and Puka.
Tick, 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 tick. He almost punched it in for 6.
I thought I was doing something. Shit, no, I ain't.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has to
it's weird for
his
like
offense all game long.
Send the tight end in motion.
Did you come back and win that?
With the run on 1st and goal.
Oh, what was me, Champ, earlier? I couldn't tell.
And the beatdown has ensued.
This will get Stafford. Really? Yeah. You got to be leading the nation. The passing yard.
These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it.
Now, Jimmy Garoppolo came in 5 passes and threw 1 pick.
Back in it. That miracle is no longer coming down.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25.
Who got the Vikings in here?
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
Right.
This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
We're leading the NFC in passing. Then it's Champ, then it's OG, then it's me, then it's Middle Quick.
You've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear.
Then the computer, I guess, with the Cardinals.
I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting.
And then Caleb Williams.
And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's
Then
2nd
it's
and 7.
Bino, OG, Caleb Williams, the Packers, which is Jamerson, I think. Or is it Royce? I think it's Royce. Guess who almost scored? Wan'Dale Robinson. Called the ball on the fucking 3.
Off play action on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass. It's Orlando. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Canty. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Fresno State takes over the offense.
Brandon
Go back to
Staley.
work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just
DJ
try to
Pitt.
run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense
they're running back.
about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one.
Yeah, you play
went out and
quarterback?
they executed at a very
Bryce Underwood.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.